Family them, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening. Me, not the CEO of Voice of Salone. As we all did bring one of the latest news around Salone, concerning about politics and other matters them around Salone. Please, I want to make una subscribe on my YouTube channel. And we also there on Facebook, Voice of Salone, also there on TikTok, Voice of Salone, and also there on Instagram, Voice of Salone. So all inside there, I want to also when I go there, if you want to see Voice of Salone, just tap chat say Voice of Salone, or if you go Google, you chat say Voice of Salone, and they come also. So my family, please, as I tell you now, I'm not going to subscribe and share to our friends them, so that the message should go wide. So please, at the left now, okay, that's it.
Me, famulem, una good evening, una good afternoon, or una good morning. This na una program again, Salone CashBox. Me famulem, today na the 16th of December, December 16, 2024. You know me famulem, today, I want can talk about something. One of the audios there where I don't permission I say I do. Today, I want can talk about Salon people. You know, as I can always they say, unalewi kabo, unalewi kushe, una adu Salon people. You know, me people na salon. Today, I want can talk about something we are titled Drugnomics, Grantnomics, and taxnomics. You know, some people don't mind me. But, you know, instead of we talk about economic issues, you know, all salon people and these politicians, these crooks, all they know is how they for make money on drugs, how they for make money from grant, and how they for make money from tax. You know, salon people, all of these, except one, they are all, you know, branches, you know, of, you know, economic policies. Except the drugs, were not illegal thing. But taxo, the granto, they can all be economic policies. Although the grant, it depends from which angle where you they come out. You know, within people they don't know now the fact that people they feel say when we they get grants from the America, the EU, and all these places, they think, you know, now free money we they get. I think I've talked about this before. Not only grant money, na swear money, not only grant money, na aramu money, but it is costly to Africa or countries that where they receive grant, but it is beneficial to the one that where they give. Just like when the Bible you say, it is more blessed to give than to receive. That's the principle. When the country they are where they give, they adopt. It is more blessed to give than to receive. You know, salon people, when they give, then they build their credibility, like I say, they care. So investors, they kind of like they say, oh, you know, I don't mind for give people every money. I don't mind for people inside the country as well. They're glad for pay tax because that is the way they preach the message. Say, oh, we help other poor nations then. It beef the confidence of like the people in the country, consumers they call them. Then they glad for pay tax. It's just like when they see lights in the streets. Then they glad for pay tax. It's the same way they sell to them. Say, well, we help other countries them. And we now when they receive the grant, the costly side, the detrimental thing of it, now the fact that people are waiting for can make large-scale investment, people are waiting for giving proper money, for now we able to extract the things that we get, they need to give it because they see and say we are donor-driven economy. And this donor-driven economy, now some of we experts and politicians, they can gladly foresay we are donor-driven economy. Salone people, somebody send me like, if I hear something they fry, I just, after I drink water then today, I just say, like I get plantain and sweet potato, I just say, my fry them. Then I make one like Salone people, when I do then gravy, the way you put fish, you just make pepper, yabas, maggi, and salt. I just say, make, then tell you now, I fry me potato down. I remember back in the days where you go buy fry. Where you go buy fry. If you see person put fish ball, put fish inside bread, that person you don't agree better. When you put potato, when you go buy fry, you put potato in between the bread. Then say this person really angry, not of a bluff. He can't panic fry business. I remember like a lady, woman, I can say, we they sell fry down by St. John, but down that street junction, Balu. Balu, if you're there, hello. Balu, you remember when we go buy fry to use it? Like Balu, we get this posh way they put it fry. You get one glass tea where they build, like for make dust or fly not go inside it. So we always like for go buy fry down to Balu. Just towards the end of Dundas Street by St. John, and they Balu sell at the time. Salone people, I can like for tell the story there, original, Bobo Pain, original, Congo Markets Bobo. This is the sad thing about Salone. Salone people, I need to digress at all. But you see, some of their story there, they motivate and build somebody up, somebody somewhere. Someone somewhere is going to feel motivated about these things. Like imagine when I give these stories, I read a puppet Bobo talk na all and they talk say, oh, not to be one game being poor. But you don't know it motivates other people that do not believe for make them say, oh, you poor, you're not going to move forward. Now lie! Especially when these politicians that they put we outside we day. Outside we been there and outside una day. Now they put una day. And they put una day. When I remember a story where I tell, like, I mean, discuss this with me cousin. Imagine, now the thing they pain me. Before it not been depend me at all. We've been glad for them. Imagine the ministers, head of parastatals, they begin host them. Some people have this not a story at the pool. This is a real life story at the tell now. Well, in a story, but a real life, not to like fictional, not to like life story. It is real. Me mama, I didn't work out with me mama go up hill station because I didn't like them the day. This hill station now ministers them, they did. So when they happen, the ministers them, then they get light. If they don't get light, then they put the generator on. Then they sell ice block to me mama. Then we go buy the ice block now, go sell cold water. Imagine, these are the very politicians we will make decisions for make we get light. And you know the interesting thing? My mama patch and buy freezer, then a house and fridge, then a house. But lights not be the day. But when they go back to these ministers and wait for make decision on their behalf, now they left them. They England lady, they didn't walk. They didn't sell no nothing. Now when they go back, when they get ice block, we they gladly for them. We so when they come back, so we they kind of smile. Now we ain't say, oh, we tool they can't turn to full. Today, we don't able kind of like, cut and join. Life don't move on because we don't get ice block. I can remember a few times and the way ice block knocking day. We they come back empty. With me, mama very dejected, disappointed. Very dejected because ice block not there. But when the ice block they use for them, we are glad for them. We are happy. These people that were supposed to give light, they didn't give light. But now when they go back, what can go up hill station and go back ice block and come back? You see the advantage and this old-fashioned way. Now this same way they want make we day back 30 days in this day and age, this 21st century. That now when they back they still want continue for use we. Imagine Salone people and they listen to this man, this man. I tell you now, there is a relationship. You know, Salone people like, hey, right now, I'm going to talk to them. Me, they don't get that. There is a relationship between me and this kind of man. In West Namianti, we have a very good relationship. Even where I be the go salon, in West they cook for me, California meals, my house, I go take candy. It tells you the kind of relationship. I tell you about Cherry Coco. You know, they call me CashBox. They call me the name of my mama and papa. They call me. Oh God. But if he say, Samuel, we me no one day sabi. We send on social media, and we can begin talk. Now, people they say we the faithful. Cherry Coco, he didn't call me CashBox. And it's coma. Yeah. I don't want to go there until I promise you, I say I get for do audio for him. Specifically for him. I don't want to go there. But you see, some people, this is not the life with this politician. They don't want to make we move on or get sense from the mess where they don't put we for decades and decades. Then where they talk, but then talk there, they're puppets. You go sit down. Oh, no, so you want to get me poor? Come up here. But you see, this is the thing, Salone people. You know, when Ibrahim they tell people about like, you know, I make a lecture because you know this world back you get for friend. Posh paddy them, you know, like when Ibrahim expressed the affluent or semi-affluent life where if he used to way live, they say, oh, it brag. Then if me back talk about me real life story, they say, oh, don't you want to get me poor? Oh, Salome. And this man sing them, when it come, then say the place too cold. When sun come, then say the place too hot. Where we no get, we say na God no like we. Are we mortal man? We too ungrateful. You know, you cannot please Solomon. When I'm saying this, and then they say for make people sympathize or empathize with me. It's a real life story where we not be ever supposed to live. But these politicians say, first we for live such life. And not that I was happy. Me not be one of them. I ask people in the area. I was a very bubbly person. Very bubbly. Very happy. I not be even the see and say nothing. I was a very happy chap. But this life now, we still want force we. For we still continue for live. And I listen to Minkailu. Oh, let we go to court. Then that Samura with lawyers, they all on to line. Say let we go to court. Shut up. You Minkailu, shut up. Shut up. You know why are they saying shut up, Salone people? Do you guys remember? Hopefully, sometimes Salone people when I go find this video or audio. When I remember the first time where SLPP in 2018, when they commissioned the COI, the Commission of Inquiry, was it not this very man when they say, when they ask the people like, hey, will they go there? Will they go to no court? Will they go to no court? Now, very one, this one. Because if you don't say the court be get Jabawu business, if very one, when I be the deputy leader at the time, will they go there? I think the APC office they go. They tell when they go commission when they say, oh, because they don't want to put the vote controllers them inside the commission of inquiry. Oh, it was a kangaroo court. It was a setup and all that thing. Now, if very one go to the APC office, I believe when they also say, will they go there? Will they go to no court? Now be the lead. Now be the champion. That particular saying say they go court because they deem the court. Say that we don't be captured. Almost cases they didn't court. since 2018, even the parliamentarian them, when they remove the parliament, APC back with petition, almost, God knows, yes, and then I tell you that story. There be petition almost MPs, they look into that case there. Not only they don't case them when they remove them, now they look into. But yet still, that court the nice someone come and see. They say, no, I need to code it. I rather take political action. But yet still, they steal the badge, they bash at the guy. Just because they want to play dirty game. Just because they want to play dirty game. Almost case them when I get court. They don't even look at. Even not even that, even this 2023 elections. Augustus and Sengbe they're not going to court, they're not to go about. I think is it Charles Magai as well? Then to go in case. But yesterday, this court, now I want to go there. I think I was listening to is it Master Salone or so? We say like if someone come out, be one find easy way for hand over this power to Madam UN, let's go. If it don't be easy for me to go to court, take to Madam and send a court and pass judgment. Full stop. Full stop. Now make now the dip like line. But some people, you see, man talk about governomics, grantnomics, and taxonomics. Some people, as I say, all this government they rely on now, today, is money where they make from drugs. They don't get no economic policies. It's all about drugs. Some people, look, wait till you don't know, like there was one time, a few months ago, one ship be actually go land in Scotland, where come off from Freetown, where they see cocaine, where was about $70 million or so. These guys, they do not know how to turn Salone 2 to 4. They don't even know. Look, Salone people. Maybe we need to go back. The word economics, now a social science. A social science. What's in a social science? Social science just means when you study people. Economics now a social science where they study the production, distribution, consumption, management of goods and services. That is what in economics they're about. A social science where they study people, the behavior of people. Now I make like in finance, they get one thing they call behavioral finance. How people they react to certain decisions. You study the people and the behavior. This is why, like in economics, like one, two brands, like micro and macro. M-I and R-M-A. Micro and macro economics. When you say Salone people, economics, they study the production, the distribution, the consumption, the management of the goods and services. That's what it studies. That is how you for run an economy. For run an economy. Tax, I don't tell you now. Tax, no to the end itself. Now the means to the end. Tax, you use them for regulate certain economic decisions then. For instance, tax, you can use them for combat inflation. Tax, you can use them for economic growth. But tax, not to the end itself. Not to EU they use for achieve what you want to achieve. The moment you use tax as like the instrument, as the end, you they destroy the tax base. You they destroy the economy. What these guys know, if that guy they have been know, and these politicians over the years, if only they understand Salone, they understand economics, they would not be talking to you guys about grant, donor-driven economy. They would not be talking to you about, tax. Imagine I see a press release from NRA. They say, now entertainment, people are need for go and tell them, and then they're going to be taxed, for God's sake. God. I will go in detail, because they're trying to use tax as the end. They destroy the economic base. All of these things where people are going to go do entertainment with, they've been taxed. the soft drink, the beer, the petrol, the thing where people they buy. Not to all things for God's sake you the tax. You they kill the appetite now. You they kill the tax base. What if people want to do entertainment? Now they go say, because of the tax, I can't be bothered. I'm going to you they kill the tax base. Remember we see me say, we will live in Babylon, we they pay tax for laugh, double tax back for sleep. We know easy. Okay, now they go on so back now, Salone. Being taxed for laugh, being taxed for enjoy. You know, now enjoyment not so free. It is costly, Salone people. What is going? The policy, the way they go on now, Salone, that economics, taxonomics, and grantnomics. They do not know about economics. When you say economize, it's to manage what you get. Do they even understand what we get? Do they understand what we get? You wanna know why I make Liz Truss? Like that PM way last only less than 100 days? It is because it was a good thing for reduced tax. But a reduced tax at the time where COVID be just done, where inflation was rampant across the world. And for me, you go reduce tax back, it exacerbates the issue. It worsen the inflationary pressure. So they do not use tax as the imagine they don't use them as the end because it was a good thing. Easy and say they grow the economy. But you see, when you do that, it affects the inflation. So tax is not. This is the reason where Africa they go wrong completely. Because they want kind of like they look too much at tax to GDP, revenue to GDP. You know, for God's sake. Why God? Why that for be an issue? Why? The state of Salone, we don't for even think about tax. Saudi Arabia, it was, I don't tell you that this before. I think it was a decade or two ago, they started taxing their people. They never used to tax. Because they use them now because the money between the flow, so they had to use it. Because for kind of like reduce the disposable income and put less pressure on the inflation. But oh yeah, in Africa today, somebody sent me a video about Burkina Faso. Salone people, I need to watch that video. Everything I've said there. Imagine with the pressure when the West apparently they put for make like the insurgents of wars and terrorism and all that in the day. What they focus on their consumer confidence. The single word. I was watching that video. They used the word confidence more than 10 times. The reason why they were issuing local bond for paying the debt, about $5 billion. They used local debt. And guess what? I was talking to somebody when me and they discussed that. I said, you know anything that they mean? Even the people then, as a result of the economic policies, if you don't take time, the political issues they settle themselves. Because now individuals, businesses, pensioners, they're going to buy bonds, pension institutions. Then they buy the bond in the country. And if you as individual, company, banks, institutions they buy bond from the country, you always want to make that country stable. So if you don't take them, the economic policy is going to bring about this stability where apparently like the outside forces them because they want to make the government fail. Hey, Salone people, I get waiting it take for change Salone in Africa. You like them, you don't like them, hey, not true. It is true. And I'm not a work I look for. Just take waiting at the sea. If Salone not turn around, bits can that rest on my back. I do. Whether you like it or not. Hate it or like it. Or you love it. I don't care. I do. I do, Salone people. I know outside the vacuum day to Africa problem. I know. Tesla now, the supply chain not be affected. Why? Because Mozambique. the election result and all that thing, and people stand up for it. Mozambique, when the people they stand up for the result, so now courts they go. No! Political action is bigger than the court. Tesla, their supply chain, they be affected because of Mozambique. France, their budget, they under constraint, serious pressure because of waiting, like Niger, lock or increase the price of the uranium where they supply energy to France. Some people are telling that, my last studio, now Africa for sneeze, the world catch cold, not to the other way around. If we're serious, every time we sneeze, all the countries then they go begin to find pocket and handkerchief and tissue for blow their nose there because they catch the cold. If we're serious, we get what it take for become like that. We get what it take. All it's required now for make we identify we self as relevant. All they know is to make money from drugs, for make money from grants, write projects them for donation. That's all they know. And taxing from the small tax base we they get. The tax system in Africa or Salone to be specific. Now, like when you want to try for squeeze water from stone. You're trying to squeeze water from stone. I meet up like a Nigerian guy. I think I need for beginning to try for, not for talk deep, pidgin. Because like a Nigerian guy was like, I meet up, I'm the title, I do listen to your audios every day. I was like, do you understand what I say? It's like, yes, I do catch it. Because your pidgin and ours, it isn't that, there isn't huge difference. I was like, okay. So it make I begin to consider. But you know what? Let's fix Salone first. And then after, we will begin to do, then catch me in the elbow English version. I turn ego fever. But Salone people, we must rescue Salone in Africa by extension. We must. We get what it take. We get the brains them. Make no mistake, Salone people. We can do it. We can. Yes, we can. Let we sneeze and give everybody cold. Because cold native is very contagious. It is spread. Let we sneeze and let the world catch its cold. But we must do it. We must fight for this. All they know is to make money from drugs, to make money from grants and donations, and, tax. That is all they know about economics. But we're going to change. We're going to change that dynamics, Salone people. We're going to change it. We get what it take. We are the generation that should change this. Let's stand up. Let's fight for this like never before. My family, this not a program. Salone CashBox. And God bless you now. And then I get a very, very good evening.